So you have directive principles of state policy. The very first line, what is the source of this directive DPSP?
Irish Constitution.
Irish Constitution. And these principles provide social and economic principles. Social and economic principles. Fundamental rights provides. This is the most common
Political
question.
principles.
Social and economic principles किसमें है?
DPSP.
DPSP. Political principles.
Fundamental rights.
Fundamental right. ये आपको बेसिक याद रखना है. If social and economic principles, DPSP. Political principles and rights. Political principles and rights कौन सा है?
Fundamental rights.
Fundamental rights. Please remember this.
Rights.
This is most common question which comes. Social and economic, DPSP. Political principles or rights, fundamental rights. ठीक है? Read the next paragraph.
Derivative principles of the state policy are provided in Part 4, Article 36 to 51 of the Constitution and are
So
not
what is the address?
justifiable.
What is the address of DPSP? Part 4, Article 36 to 51.
51.
So very, very important. Part 4, Article 36 to 51. Are they justiciable or not?
Not justiciable.
They are
Justiciable.
non-justiciable. Clear a point? Which parts of the Constitution are justiciable?
Fundamental rights.
Only fundamental rights. And
Yes.
other non-justiciable parts?
DPSP and legal rights.
DPSP.
Preamble and
Preamble,
APSP
sir.
and fundamental duties
Preamble
are
and-
non-justiciable. Next. First, Article 36. What is Article 36?
सर लीगल राइट्स भी
Article-
तो है.
Parts के हिस्से में.
अच्छा ठीक.
So, what is Article 36?
Article 36 provides that the meaning of the state is same as Part 3 of the Constitution.
Part 3 of the Constitution. उसके बाद
Constitution. Article 12 of the Part 3 states that the state includes the government and the Parliament of India and the government of the legislator of each of the state and all
State.
local and other authorities.
State का मतलब क्या है? Includes the government, parliament, the government of the legislature of each state and all local and other authorities within territory of India or under the control of
Government of India.
गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. सो क्या है? स्टेट का मतलब क्या है?
Government,
गवर्नमेंट,
Parliament of India,
पार्लियामेंट ऑफ इंडिया,
state legislator
स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर,
and local authorities.
local and authorities within the territory of India and
Control
Or-
of Government of India.
or any organization control of government of India. It is called as state के अंदर ये चीजें आते. Right? What is state?
Okay.
Article 12 state का मतलब government. That is government of India. That is parliament of India. Government of the legislature and the states, local and other authorities which are under control of India. ठीक है?
Government of India.
So it is article number 12, which is same as article number 36. Right. Now, there is very, very important topic called Uniform Civil Code. क्या है? Uniform Civil Code.
Civil Code.
इसमें से कैसा भी क्वेश्चन पक्का है आप एग्जाम में, तो प्लीज रीड.
There are different laws governing rights relating to property, personal matters like marriage, divorce, maintenance, adoption, and inheritance.
Okay. Next.
The term Uniform Civil Code means unifying all the personal laws of Hindus, Christians, Muslims, Jains, Buddhism, and Sikhs to have one set of secular law that will apply to all citizens of India, irrespective of their caste and community.
के बाद
Enactment of uniform law in one for whole India may be counterproductive to unity and integrity of the nation. In a democracy governed by the rule of law, gradual progressive change and others should be brought about. Article 44 of the Constitution of India provides for these provisions.
so this is
Case
very
dealing with uniform civil code. Sir,
next important is, so what is uniform civil code? यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड में आता क्या? when you talk about civil law में क्या क्या आता? property, personal matters, divorce, and all these comes under civil laws. ठीक है? और civil law means we are talking about personal laws.
personal law
Personal laws of whom? Of all religions.
of Hindus, Christians,
Whatever the religion, they should be one. Like for example, registration of marriage. Every person, irrespective of the religion, has to register the marriage with the government. Comes is an example of civil code, and it is irrespective of caste and community. Okay. Which article talks about uniform civil code in our constitution?
44.
Article 44.
44.
Very simple question they will ask. तो यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड कौन से आर्टिकल में है? और व्हाट इज यूसीसी? व्हाट इज यूसीसी?
Uniform Civil Code.
Uniform civil code. They will ask you the full form, or they will ask you the which article, or they will ask you what they deal with: property, personal matters, marriage, divorce, maintenance, adoption, and inheritance. ठीक है? Some of the cases, very important case. What is the first case?
Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Union of India, 1985.
Just remember the name and the year. It is also called as maintenance case. क्या है ये? कौन सा केस है?
Maintenance Code.
Maintenance case. They will ask you maintenance case कौन से सेक्शन में? सेक्शन 125
44. Sorry.
CRPC. Criminal Procedure Code. So Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Union of India, also known as
Maintenance case
under section
125 of CRPC 1973.
1973.
3.
ठीक है? So please remember this. Second,
Sarala Mudgal versus Union of India 1995.
1995. Sarala Mudgal case. Third,
Daniel Latif versus Union of India, 2001.
Daniel Latif versus Union of
Union of India,
India. What is the year?
2001.
2001. Last case.
One. Shayara Banu versus Union of India with petition
Can just say 2016.
2016.
2016. Then you have, it is also known as triple talaq case.
Okay, sir.
Two are very important. One is Shah Banu case. First क्या है? Shah Banu case. Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus
Union
Union
of
of
India.
India. Then you have, that is maintenance case. Then you have versus Shah Banu. Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shah Banu, Union of India, 1995 maintenance case. Shaira Banu मतलब
Triple talaq case.
triple talaq case. ठीक है? So please remember this. Seema and Ashwini Kumar not important. ये तीन बहुत important है. मोहम्मद अहमद खान, सरला मुडगल, दानियल लतीफी,
Daniel Latif.
लतीफी है, दानियल लतीफी versus Union of India and Shaira Banu versus Union of India,
Banu versus
2016.
Union of
ठीक है? Please remember this. So what is Uniform Civil Code is under which article?
44.
44. Now we'll do Article 37. What is Article 37? Please read.
Article 37 provides the provisions contained in Part 4 shall not be enforceable by any court, but the principle therein laid down are fundamental to the governance of the country, and it is the duty of the state to apply these principles in making of laws.
So they will ask you which of the following is the fundamental in the governance of the country. चार ऑप्शन देता हूँ. Preamble, DPSP, fundamental rights, fundamental duties. What is fundamental in the governance of the country? These DPSPs are
Fundamental.
fundamental. माने whenever government is making policy, the government should take consideration of this DPSP. ठीक है? So part 4. What is part 4? DPSP.
DPSP.
What is fundamental in the governance of a country? Directive principles of state policy. And they are not enforceable. DPSPs shall not be
Enforceable.
enforceable. Okay. Next, what is Article 38?
Article 38. State to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the people.
State to secure a social order for the promotion of
Welfare of the people.
welfare of the people. Just remember,
Yeah.
welfare of the people. What is Article 38? You have to remember the keywords.
Welfare of the people.
Social order and welfare.
Welfare of the people.
Okay. Just wait a minute. I will put a charging.
Welfare of the people.
Social order and
Welfare of the people.
welfare of the people. What is Article 39?
Article 39. State shall regulate ownership and control of the means of production and distribution, prevent concentration of
Wealth and
prevents concentration and wealth of income.
ensure more equitable distribution.
Wealth of income ensures their more equitable distribution and enact law to protect and interest of the
Interest माने
workers.
rights. Interest का मतलब क्या है?
Rights.
Rights. So, in order to remember Article 39, what are the words you have to remember? Prevent concentration of wealth and
Prevent wealth and income, ensure their
prevent concentration of wealth and income.
okay. Sir.
If you have to remember Article 38, what are the two words you will remember? Social order and
Article
welfare.
38, social order and welfare of the people.
Article 39, prevent concentration of wealth and
Concentration of wealth and income.
and income. What is Article 39 capital A? Very
Income.
important. पूरा important है ये.
Equal justice and free legal aid.
So equal justice and free legal aid. अगर आपको इतना भी याद नहीं है तो you can just remember free legal
Free
aid
legal
किधर
aid.
है? Article 39 capital A.
39A. Article
मैं बार हो गई, कुछ पेन ले रही थी.
Article 39 free legal
capital A.
capital A. Article 39 capital A.
Aid.
Free legal aid. What is Article 40?
Article 40. Organization of village panchayats.
Village panchayats. What is Article 40?
Village panchayats.
Village panchayats.
Village panchayat.
What is Article 38?
Social order and welfare of the people.
Article 39
Prevents concentration of wealth and income.
Article 39 capital A.
Free legal aid.
Article 40
Village panchayats.
village panchayats. Then Article 41
Panchayats. Article 41. Right to work, to education and to public assistance in case of employment, old age, sickness and disablement, etc.
I think ये print थोड़ा गलत हुआ ना इसमें वो. It should be 40 के बाद 41 आना.
Yes, sir.
What is Article 41?
Article 41. Right to work, to education and to public assistance in case of employment, old age, sickness and disablement, etc.
So Article 41 is right to work,
Right to work,
education.
to education and to public assistance in case of employment, old age, sickness and disablement,
So work and education.
etc.
Article 41 you have to remember work and education. What is Article 42?
42. Article 42. Provision for just and humane condition to work in maternity relief.
So what is Article 42? Just and human condition work and maternity relief. If it is Article 42, what you have to remember?
Maternity relief.
Maternity relief.
Relief.
उसके बाद Article
Article
43.
43. Provisions for living wage conditions to work, ensuring to decent standard of life and full enjoyment of leisure and
Article.
social and cultural
No, when you're talking about Article 43,
43.
living wage.
Living wages.
Article 43, one word you have to
Living
remember.
wage.
It is living wage.
Wage.
What is Article 44?
43 capital A is also there, sir.
Uniform Civil Code.
एक You have Article 43 and 43B. What is 43A?
43A. Workers' participation in management of industries.
The 43A is
Workers' participation.
workers' participation. Just remember workers' participation. 43B,
Added by 97th Amendment, provides for promotion of cooperative societies by state
cooperative societies.
societies.
So 43B is cooperative societies.
Cooperative societies.
Article 44,
Uniform Civil Code UCC.
Uniform Civil
Civil Code.
UCC, which we have already read. So what is Article 38?
Article 38 Social Order and Welfare of the People.
Article 39.
Animal, sir.
What is Article 39?
Article
Slaughter of
39
animals.
prevents
Sorry. Monument.
prevent con-
Peace and monument.
Prevent
Protection of monument.
Article 39.
prevents concentration of wealth and income.
What is Article 41?
Work and education.
Work and education. What is Article
Education.
42?
Maternity relief.
Maternity relief. 43.
Living wages.
Living wage. जिंदा रहने के लिए
Wage.
जितना कमाते. Plus 43. 43 capital A.
3. Workers' participation.
Workers participation. 43 capital B.
97th Amendment
Cooperative
Cooperative
societies.
Societies.
Added by 97th Amendment. Cooperative
Okay.
societies. Article 44.
UCC.
UCC. What is Article 45?
Provision for early childhood 1 and education to children below the age of 6.
So early childhood. Early
Childhood.
याद रखना है. And below the age of
6.
6 years. Early childhood below the age of
6 years.
6 years. In Article 46,
Promotion of education and economic interest of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections.
another weaker
Sections.
sections.
SC, ST and other weaker sections बोल के याद रखना सर इसको.
Article 46. So Article 45 is early childhood and education.
Below age of 6 years.
Below the age of 6
6
years.
years.
Next, Article 46.
Promotion of education and economic interest of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections.
Education and economic interest of SCs and STs.
STs.
And weaker sections. SC, ST, and weaker sections.
Weaker section.
SC, ST, and weaker. Article 46.
section.
SC, ST, and
Weaker sections. Sir.
weaker sections.
Sections.
Article 47.
Duty of the state to raise and level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health.
So Article 47 is duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition. Remember this word,
the
nutrition.
standard of
Remember this word? Nutrition. Article 47 talks about to raise the level of nutrition.
Nutrition.
What is Article 48?
Organization of agriculture and animal husbandry.
Very
Animal
important.
husbandry. Agriculture and animal husbandry.
Agriculture and animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry.
So Article 48, capital A.
Protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding the forest and wildlife.
Article 48, protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding the forest and
Wildlife.
wildlife. 48, capital A. Pura important history. Or you can remember environment, improvement of environment,
Environment.
forest and wildlife. What is 49?
Protection of monuments, the places and objects of national importance.
So just remember protection of monuments. Protection of monuments and objects of
Monuments.
national
National importance.
importance.
सर 47 important है क्या?
Nutrition. Remember the word nutrition. पूरे all are important. DPSC पूरे important है. Remember in keywords. 47 बता रहे तो कौन सा कीवर्ड याद रखना है आपको?
Nutrition.
Nutrition.
सर ये स्लॉटरिंग ऑफ काउस बोल के जो आता ना सर, ये कौन सा आर्टिकल में आता सर? 48 में आता या 48A में, कैपिटल ए में आता सर?
Prevention of slaughtering of cows 48 में.
ओके सर.
Next. Milching है वो. Milch cows. Article 50.